There are some strange reasons for weight gain. So what if the bulge isn't budging no matter what you're doing? You think you're living a healthy lifestyle. David Foreman is here to figure it out with us, and he's a retired pharmacist, radio talk show host. So you roll with the punches, don't you?
I try.
Thanks for coming in.
Active lifestyle. Thank you.
So, you know, it is true, especially, you know, for us on this morning shift, sometimes you can try everything and nothing happens. But what if, in general, people are eating their veggies, they're exercising, and they just can't seem to lose any weight?
There's a lot of people that are out there like that, and they can't figure out why they haven't lost that last 15 pounds or why they can't even get their weight loss to start. And so we came up with 4 areas that people maybe don't realize that might be hindering their progression to that weight they want.
Okay, so on this table I am noticing, and let's walk over here, shall we, the Starbucks coffee cup, because we live on this stuff in the morning.
Yeah, we're not talking about the foo-foo, you know, coffee drinks. We're talking about, we're talking about just the caffeine or the coffee itself. It causes an increase in a hormone your body naturally produces called cortisol. Cortisol is what puts the belly fat on men and usually around the waist or hips for women. And the more caffeine you consume, or more coffee in this case, it's going to keep your cortisol level high. And so I'm recommending people drink green tea instead. And actually, green tea is really good for weight loss. It's actually one of the supplements I would recommend if you're trying to lose weight, because it actually helps burn fat, speeds up your metabolism, and you get a little bit of the caffeine effect.
But it doesn't taste like coffee.
Anyway,
I know. I hear you.
Don't throw me under the bus. What's that about?
But I know that everybody, our bodies are complicated.
Right.
I mean, everybody, you wonder why there's all these hidden things. So let's talk about some of the other ones that can be out there. I know date nights and lunches, that's something that's
yeah, it's a big one, no pun intended, of course. Actually, with me, it probably was. You know, if you go out to a Spanish restaurant or a Mexican restaurant, or you go out to an Italian restaurant, first thing to do, they bring you a glass of water and
the bread.
A nice, awesome bread. You're even commenting on how good this smells. Those foods are just evil. I mean, you throw on top of it, if you're on a date, you're consuming alcohol as well. Those things add on calories. But the starchy foods are really hard to get away from. I'm telling people not to eat those starchy foods. But if you are struggling with it, there's actually a supplement called Phase 2. It's an ingredient. So I brought 2 examples of it. You know, so it's easy to find, but you want to look for the ingredient called Phase 2. Phase 2 is a starch blocker. So you can consume those starches, you can enjoy a little bit more, but not actually have the effect or the caloric effect from those starches. So
just don't pop your carb intercept pills in front of your date, and you're good to go, right?
Right. Well, you want to take them right before your meal, right on, and it blocks the 65% of the caloric effect of the starchy foods. You can cheat, is what I say.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And next you're showing this prescription lineup, because a lot of people are on different medications.
Right.
And that can affect your weight?
Yeah, antidepressants, pain-relieving drugs, birth control pills, hormone replacement therapy, they all contribute to weight issues as well. So if you've noticed a weight gain, consult your pharmacist or your doctor about possibly switching your medication. Don't stop your medication just because you think you're gaining weight. Go back to your healthcare provider and work with them on perhaps a new drug that will work better for you.
Okay, and then you had this interesting thing that kind of went with the coffee deal about superhero syndrome, about trying maybe to do everything.
Yeah, super active lifestyle, you're stressed out, finances, children, you know, all that crazy stuff, and that causes an increase in cortisol, and that stress does. So actually, I've been experiencing this myself. So these are actually supplements from my own personal stash that I recommend if you do feel like you're kind of over the edge. Holy Basil, Relores actually has science behind it for this exact topic, and then another medicinal mushroom called reishi. You take those, it helps your body offset the increase in cortisol so you don't gain that weight.
And you can kind of stay awake without the coffee.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Bad coffee, bad.
These will get, they're kind of like chill pills without feeling a buzz.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
And then also you were talking about the worst restaurants too. What are some of the worst places that you can go?
Mexican restaurants, Italian restaurants are probably at the top 2.
It's the white cheese dip too. I just had that the other day.
Yeah, right on.
Bad news.
Although, you know, guacamole's not that bad for you. You know, it's a good fat. Just don't eat too much of it.
Don't dip your chips
right,
in
exactly,
it.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
All right, and then so where else can people find some information from you?
I always recommend just go to my website. It's an informational, educational. They can even email me questions. I have a team of 3, me, myself, and I, that answer the questions. So herbalpharmacist.com.
Do you use different voices?
Yes, actually I do.
Great. All right, I know you live in Tampa, so thanks for coming all the way out here.
I appreciate it. I love doing this. This is great. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll have the information linked to our website, and we'll be right back.